Did you bring a one-liner joke?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink, who?
Are you a pig or an owl? Did you get it?
I don't get it.
Like, because you said oink, oink, who? Because owls say who.
Oh, my God.
I know. It's bad. But you said bring a knock, knock joke, and like that's
know.
really all I could think of.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I didn't bring one.
I should have made you go first.
So I'm going to like quickly just read whatever one comes first, okay?
Are you Googling jokes right now?
Yeah, you wrote yours?
No, I mean, I just found it off my memory.
Would you prefer I TikTok Googled it?
No.
Okay.
You're going to have to skip the joke.
Okay. I started crying when Dad was cutting onions.
Am I supposed to say who?
I'm not done.
Okay.
Knock, knock. Onions was such a good dog.
Onions who?
It's not a knock, knock.
Okay, when are you getting to the joke part? Start from the beginning again.
Okay. Sarah, I might have to rethink this co-host thing.
I mean,
okay.
Or the joke part.
I started crying when Dad was cutting onions.
Okay.
Onions was such a good dog.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Hi.
Hello. So this is our first official episode of Are We Still Friends? Which I don't know, because we did record another episode. And what's funny is I actually... What?
I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Okay, cool. I went through host after host after host. I did so many episodes with so many different people. And I went with...
Me.
My second choice.
I think, was it really your second choice? I feel like I was 3, 4, 5.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you were number 2.
Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, first is the worst, second is the best.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
I've never heard that.
Okay,
I should have said that.
Yeah.
So, Sarah.
Hi.
This is Sarah. Is now the permanent
co-host.
She thinks it's my show, but
I do.
It's also her show.
Totally.
I wanted to give you something.
Okay.
Just to really I asked you if you would accept the rose.
Right.
And you said yes. But now I want to ask you if you will accept the crown.
Listen, and I want to say too, when I said I would accept the crown, I thought it would be a crown and not a tiara. And also we didn't really think about what would happen with this. There's nothing that goes.
Just go for it.
In what way?
Move the headphones back and then plop it on.
Listen, if this was kind of a Burger King
if
crown,
you don't put it on,
you gotta be kidding me. There's no way. I'm gonna mess up my whole hair for the whole show. No way.
You gotta try.
But I can do it like this. We can start, and we're here, so everyone knows.
Can we see?
We'll do this. There you go. It's with the fake lemons. We have a fake crown.
These are real lemons.
They were never real.
They're real. And one day you will bite one and you will find out.
I'm bringing over real lemons next time I'm here.
They're real.
So, listen, let's get right into it.
Okay.
The whole point of the show is to see if we're still friends after every single episode.
Okay. Or the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just all together. You guys will get to see what we are like together. Let me tell you. It's a lot.
It's loud.
It's loud. We might cut each other off. We have to work on that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about how we met. Okay.
Love at first sight.
We've known each other 8 years.
Which is weird.
I
feel like I've definitely been so many different people within that 8 years.
You've
been the exact same person.
Once.
100%.
You think I've been the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you had pink hair, and I remember being
white hair, pink hair.
That was your rebellion.
I was going through something.
Yeah.
You can't be going through something.
You were going through something if you have 3 hairs in 6 months?
100%.
We met 8 years ago, which is crazy. And we were working together and we sat at this like little
say it reject table
where they put everyone that like was new and didn't really know what they were doing. And we sat there confused for like 6 months, being told like to do things, and then like we'd whisper to each other, like, "Do you know how to calculate that? I don't know."
And mind you, like the entire area that we sat in for work, no one spoke.
Yeah.
So even whispering to each other was a loud noise.
Yes. And it was just like, "Hey, do this," and like no one would teach you any of that stuff.
No.
For a long time, I was doing jobs that weren't mine.
I'm sure.
And then only once I like confided in people did I realize I was doing someone else's job. Because like,
I'm not surprised.
People use that term of like, "Oh, let's do that," and like that just means I was supposed to go ask someone else to do it. But I was like, no, I will do that.
I'll just finish their work, no problem.
Exactly. And then Sarah moved to another department, and I was like,
this was years later.
Yes,
by the way, by years I mean 1 year.
Yeah, I mean you were very traumatized.
Very.
Yeah.
Who's not?
I was.
That department.
We will talk about that. Work trauma.
Yeah.
And then we moved. We like still worked together in different departments, and then I was like, man, she's living the life,
smiling more.
She just like
more.
Has so much more free time and just is like happier. Yeah. And so I was like, I want to do that. And so eventually I made the same switch. Then we sat together at a desk
at a different reject table.
It was actually the cool kids table. It was like front and center. It was like, I think, the center.
People could see us. That was the only table.
It actually physically was the center.
Yeah.
But it was also the center of entertainment.
The loudest table in the area.
Well, let's talk about why. Because...
Which is why the show started.
Totally. I have 3 things that I would like everyone to know about you. Okay. I don't have them memorized.
You don't?
No, I mean, I have a lot of things about you, but the 3 that I wanted everyone to know.
Okay.
Sarah has great energy. Like, you want to bring her to whatever you're doing. Because when are you not having fun? Past 9 p.m. for sure.
Yeah. Okay. If it's a late night party, I'm going to have to
Yeah, then she's just, but I don't need, what would you be like, cranky? Crabby?
No, just probably more quiet.
Yeah.
It's like, I've hit my max. I've been loud all day. I have to settle down now.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that.
I know. Again, because we don't see each other when it's dark
Past
outside.
9, yeah. She doesn't use the internet. Literally, she just doesn't know how.
I'm off the internet right now.
She's off the grid. Do you know what Safari is?
Yeah, but I never, even when I was on the internet, I avoided Safari.
Okay.
Never using it.
I don't know how you would feel if I told you that I use TikTok as my search engine.
I don't even know how you can do that. Like, I don't know.
Like, if I need to research something, I'm not going to look up on Google.
I didn't even know you could search things on TikTok. One time I tried to find a TikTok that I liked, and I was like, oh, you can't search TikTok. I just have to keep scrolling until I get to it again. I was
can absolutely search.
It's too new for me.
Yeah, you must have been scrolling a really long time.
I kind of just, how like you think your phone's hearing you? I would say what the TikTok was about.
Okay.
And just around my phone as much as possible, thinking that like somehow it was just going to come back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't work.
I mean, I don't even use Yelp anymore. Like,
Yelp
if I need
is
a
my
restaurant,
favorite social media by far. I don't go somewhere unless I go on Yelp before. I know what I'm going to order before I get there, looking at the photos, the reviews.
Let me tell you, that is so 2010. Because now you look it up on TikTok.
What? A restaurant on TikTok?
You get to see a video essay in like 30 seconds of like what you should order.
Too much. I can't go on TikTok. I get way too addicted.
Yeah.
Wait, we got off track. Circle back.
That was my second point. But I think it's very important that they know that about you.
I'm off the internet for now. I'll dabble again.
Yeah.
Get back out there.
You do get back in. And then the third thing is she will eat cheese off of literally any surface.
Okay, you say this, but the only surfaces are a plate and a table. That's it.
That's the only surface. Eating it off of a table?
Off a table in someone's home. I'm not just like...
No. You would eat it at work on our communal
I don't know where
table.
This story comes from. I have no memory of this. There was one time that I did have food on the table, and it was like gummy bears. Like just a couple of candies, pop, picking them. I'm not cutting cheese on a table.
So why is gummy bears okay?
Gummy bears are fine because it's like, what is a gummy bear anyways? Like that's, if it gets a couple things on the table, that's not going to hurt me. I'm already eating the gummy bear.
I don't follow this logic.
But if it's cheese, like cheese is sacred. I'm not just putting cheese, finely cut cheese on the table.
You would go like this. And you'd pick up the crumbs.
I feel like this is
with
where
your finger.
our issues become bigger issues is I feel you're referencing things that have never taken place.
They have happened.
Never.
Yeah.
Well, and we argue about it.
You know what? I'm going to put some cheese here. And I'm going to see if you go for it.
I would eat it off this.
Okay, well, I'm going to dirty it up first.
No, you would never. You would never
I would.
have a dirty table.
And then we'll see, because you cannot resist cheese.
Of course not. So unless it's Gouda.
She will eat it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I would. I can't even argue with
she would
that.
eat cheese off any surface. Bathroom floor, toilet seat, anywhere. She would eat it.
I'm speechless right now. Honestly, you're giving everyone the wrong impression of me. Cheese is the best. I would never eat it off a toilet. Your fear of public
She didn't say she wouldn't eat it off the bathroom floor.
I would not eat it off a bathroom floor. Next thing. No way.
Those are my 3.
Okay.
I don't know. I like to ask. Like, I don't like to ask. Mm-hmm. But, like, did you bring 3? 3 things for me.
Honestly, I was thinking, like, it hit me on the fly.
Okay.
Because we did talk about this.
Yeah.
And I was trying to kind of differentiate things from last time.
Okay.
But what I have to say is
she's talking about our pilot episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first impressions of just 3 things, because I feel like my first impressions of you still ring true.
Impressions.
I felt like you were super professional. I was like, this girl works really hard.
Wow.
I know.
I think I was probably wearing like slacks and stuff too, because I didn't know you could just wear cool clothes.
No. Yeah. No one at that table was wearing anything besides slacks. Mm-hmm. Like, we still did not get the feel of that.
We could have worn Birkenstocks.
I know. We could have worn shorts, jean shorts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but we could.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah. Very professional.
Okay.
I thought you were super unapproachable.
Okay.
100%. Like,
why?
You're pretty unapproachable. Like, you're working hard, your head's down, you're quiet, typing. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, someone be my friend. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know. And I just felt like, oh, she's definitely judging me from afar. Because I was by far the newest and the loudest. And honestly, that was my first professional kind of job. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know it was time to be quiet when you went in through the front doors.
Yeah.
That just...
No one's going to be like, hey, be a little quieter.
I know. But I felt like they probably should have.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely too loud.
I would agree. She was very loud. Before you get to your 3rd point, which is definitely gonna be a compliment.
It was definitely that you were just like pretty and unapproachable and like super hot.
Thank you. I have a funny story, which you remember, I'm sure. When I'm not a confrontational person.
Me neither.
And you're not either.
Never.
But when we get together, we will argue about like eating
how
cheese.
The grass grows.
Eating cheese.
Right.
Because
I think you're lying.
Yeah.
And I think you're
outrageous.
You're trying to goat me.
No, I think you're outrageous.
About?
Everything.
I know. Well, I think you're outrageous.
So we would like get into it. And like sometimes about work stuff, sometimes about like tangents and like not work stuff, that my boss was like given like a heads up, like, hey, you might want to come down and like check on Aleena and Sarah, because like they're arguing a lot. And like they thought we were fighting, and like we weren't. Like,
we weren't really.
No, it was never like
definitely
deeply
like we
in here.
No,
arguing. It was just like, this is so
fighting
fun.
To fight.
Yeah. So,
but you're the only person I do that with.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I never fight ever.
I definitely like debate, but I don't like raise my voice. Like, this is very loud for me right now.
I know.
And it's really just because I'm trying to match you.
I know. And you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very conscious of how quiet I am.
But you're trying to get louder, right?
I am.
You don't have to either. You can stay quiet.
I can, but there's something about you. I just like...
I think I mean, what a sad thing, though.
I just want to go yell on a mountaintop.
I know. It's like you have to compete with my voice. It's accidental, honestly. I don't know where it comes from. And again, I think I was always like, shit, my voice is so deep and loud.
You really think your voice is deep?
Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Even when I was a little kid, people would say like, have you lost your voice? Are you losing your voice? And I was like, this is my normal. Yeah. This is my normal.
And people would be like, you're mumbling. I can't hear you. And I'm like, wow, this is the loudest I can go. I don't know how to belt from in here.
So we're a good match.
Yeah.
We fight.
We do fight. But we're having fun. Okay?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm enjoying.
Okay. Cool. I don't want anyone to think like, or get anxiety thinking like, oh.
No, the friendship's going to last.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of it.
I mean, it's lasted thus far.
I know.
And we've talked about some very deep things.
I know.
I'm speeding us along here.
Please do.
Cool. Would you like to go to the next topic? Cool. What is it?
It's airports, baby.
She told me that she had it all memorized. She said she wrote it down.
I did.
On a piece of paper, and that she came in and she doesn't need her phone because she doesn't want her phone near her.
It's distracting.
And is this distracting? Like me holding it?
I mean, when you were scrolling TikTok, I was like, oh my God, we're middle of a podcast right now.
I did want to talk about the nickname that I actually got.
Oh.
You were lying as an adult.
That. Oh.
Yes. I mean, if you had the doc, no, we would fight so much.
Yeah.
I think the nickname applies to both of us, but Contrarian was what I was, coined.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I think I totally just like go with the norm.
I'm going to say 100% you don't have one friend that you agree with on a daily basis.
Huh.
I think I'm just so loud that you've noticed that we argue.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, whoa, I really struck a nerve with someone.
Because I think you're trying to. That's what I'm saying.
You think I am?
I think that you don't even agree with your own sides. You're just trying to rile me up.
I just go with it.
And I get riled. I'm easily riled.
You seem riled right now.
I am.
She was getting riled about these lemons 5 minutes ago.
I just feel like this is the type of house, to me, that should have real lemons. I'm sitting at a table right now that should have real lemons. This is a real tree.
But why?
Everything is real in this house besides the lemons. And not only are they fake, but they're really obviously fake.
They're if we went 10 episodes, no one would know they were fake.
I would.
No, they look so real to me. Alex is our producer, and he's shaking his head.
I've never thought they were real.
100%.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
When did I say that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like you lied by never saying, hey, Lena, those don't look real. You never came
He's
in
not going to be
that.
judging you the minute he walks in here. Like, hey, lovely house, but the lemons?
Yeah.
I can't.
What the hell is that? I did want to ask you to name the tree. Because
Really?
I named it with my first choice co-host.
Oh, shit.
But I wanted to give you the opportunity
over again.
to name the...
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll give it
She's
to you at the
always
end.
a later kind of...
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's a great
True.
way out. It's
What?
a great
Thinking
escape.
about it?
Yeah, from thinking on your feet. I'll think about it. Okay. I would like to discuss something.
Yeah.
I hate the airport.
Do you have Precheck?
Yes.
And?
As of late, like a month ago.
Okay, so she has Precheck. And I would also like to say, I fucking love the airport.
You're just doing that.
No, I'm going tomorrow and I can't wait. I have to get up at 4 a.m. to get to the airport and I'm trying to get there early. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I thought we would agree on this one thing.
I love airports. And do you know what my mom does for a living?
I forgot.
That's okay. This is why it pertains to the conversation. She's a flight attendant.
Oh.
So I grew up in airports.
Interesting.
Love airports.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
I have so many good airport stories. It's pretty ridiculous. One, I just want to start off because I think this is one of my favorite stories ever.
Okay.
We went on a lot of family vacations because it's free. When your mom's a flight attendant, you can travel for free when you're a certain age.
Okay.
And we
Just you or the whole family?
me, my sister, my dad, all of us, the whole gang. No, just me. Me and my mom, 2 buddies. So we were going to Costa Rica.
Okay.
And this is like a big, like we're planning, like my mom's a planner, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of effort went into this trip. We are excited. You have to take 3 different flights to get to Costa Rica. Okay. It is not a one-stop situation.
Was she the flight attendant?
No, people always ask that. It's like she was on the trip with us. She wasn't just working the flight. We get to Costa Rica. We're the last flight into Costa Rica.
Okay.
We are excited. It's late at night. We're walking in. We're going through customs. We're the last people in customs. Okay, we'll get to the front of customs. My mom gives the customs our passports, laying them out. You know, she's in charge. Just like, this is my husband. These are my girls. Follow me. You know, she's tough. And they're looking at us and they're like, these two girls can't come. And we're like, what? You know, I'm still in high school. I'm probably 16. I'm like, why can't I come?
Yeah.
And it's midnight. Like, it's a long day of travel. And they're like, their passports are expired. My mom did not renew our passports, and we were kicked out of the country.
She went back with you.
Yes, but there was no flights out of Costa Rica. We were the last flight.
Oh.
We had to sleep on the ground in the airport. It was, I wish I would have known you then, because obviously sleeping on the ground for Aleena is traumatizing. Like, her feet touching the floor is traumatizing. But I still remember to this day, my parents and my sister were on the ground and I was like, oh, trash. This is trash. And I'm sitting up on like a chair and they're vacuuming, you know, and the lights are bright. My mom's like, Sarah, just come down the floor. And I'm like, my dignity, I will not. I tried so hard to like fall asleep on all the chairs.
How long? Like 8 hours?
10 hours. We were sleeping under bright lights with people vacuuming.
Who gave your mom shit?
Oh my God. I mean, everyone. But my mom felt the worst about it. But we were, you know, at that age where when you're a kid, you have to get your passport renewed every 5 years. When you're an adult, it's every 10 years. I still have not let her live this down because that was one of my first.
Well, especially if she's a planner. Like,
she's a planner and she's a flight attendant. Mind you, we got on 3 other flights to get to Costa Rica. Like, our passports were checked 3 times before we got anything. No one said shit until we got to Costa Rica.
That is messed up.
I know.
Because they could have saved you the whole thing if they just stopped you in
just
LA.
in LA. Like, hey, these girls' passports not going to work there.
Oh, man.
I know.
Imagine if it was just one of you.
No, I'm just kidding. We went back.
Okay.
But
how long?
How long until we went back again?
You had to like wait for the passport.
We went
4 weeks.
For a year. Like, a full year until we went back.
Oh, my gosh. Was it worth it?
No. So, yeah, I love the airport, even with those kind of experiences. It's for me.
I don't know.
And why don't you like it?
Okay. Everyone is like just on their own timeline naturally because they all have their own flights. And so it just makes for chaos because everyone is doing their own thing.
Do you want to be doing what the other people are doing?
I want us to be like little guinea pigs. Like, we're like in a little maze and I want everyone to be following the same instructions.
Okay. Like walking pace? Is that what's bothering you?
Walking pace, how you unload your stuff at TSA, how you take your ID out.
They're going too slow.
Too slow, it's just like, it's not me.
Right.
You know, it's not.
Do you get to the airport with enough time or are you just stressing?
It varies.
Okay.
It varies.
I could see that.
Yeah, Noel is usually late and I'm usually telling him for 30 minutes before we leave that we need to go.
Right.
And so we're always late. And then it's just like everyone is like has a different rule. Like, oh, you can't wait in that line today. And then you go tomorrow and it's like, yeah, go ahead. You can go first. It's just like there's nothing that makes sense. And so we went.
But now you have Precheck. You're gliding through.
It's
pretty,
like
you're not even
pretty
there.
amazing.
I know.
It is, but still terrible. And then sometimes you get to the terminal and the shops are closed. So there's no water for like 2 miles. And then like.
Why don't you pick up water on your way to the gate? You want to get to the gate.
Sometimes there's no water on the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what airport you're at.
LAX. And all airports. Because I've been all over the world, clearly. Well, we were there and we're walking through. We're waiting. It took us so long to get to our gate because long story short, where we check our bags was at a different terminal from where we boarded.
Right. Like you would take the bus.
Yeah, which like that is a crime. Like
I agree. I don't like the bus.
It should just move the terminal or just move the plane. Like we should never have to go
have
here.
The plane pick us up.
Because we parked, we went to the terminal where our gate was.
Right.
There was a sign that said go to this terminal. We went to that terminal, then we had to go back. And it was just like
you're not for it.
That's an hour. You don't
That's why they say get there 2 hours before your flight leaves.
But that's an extra hour on top of the time. Anyway. We're there and there's no water. We're waiting. So bad, the disorganization, that the crew was like still not at the gate. And they were like,
are you talking shit on my mom? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and everyone clapped for them when they arrived because it was so chaotic that they were like, the crew still isn't here. And so we're all like scrambled at the gate already, flustered that we might be late. And then they're like, the crew's not here. So then the crew comes, blah, blah, blah. We're waiting. We see like 7 dudes in complete hazmat suits, like full, like shield all the way, the feet, booties, like it's just a full hazmat white suit. And we're like, and they're just like walking back and forth in the airport. And I'm like, is there like an outbreak of something? And like the first case is here. Recent? Yeah. It was like 5 days ago.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, that was the most unsettling thing I've ever seen. And then there's like kids crying and like kids just like are always sick and they're just like, and I'm like, we're going to die on this plane. We didn't. Everything's fine.
I love the airport. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
The airport is my favorite bar. It's like everyone can drink at 6 a.m., at midnight. You can eat French fries. It's like a road trip. I don't like Cheetos, but I would consider eating Cheetos at the airport.
So
anything goes. Have you seen people in the airport? Recently, people are just wearing bras as their shirt.
I saw that.
People don't care.
I was like, wow.
No rules.
Yeah.
I love people watching.
From like the you wear like tons of layers and stuff because you don't want to pack it all.
Yeah,
you never wear sandals because you don't want your bare feet to touch the ground.
No.
And then
sandals still protect your feet from the ground.
No, but if you don't have Precheck, they will touch the ground. Yeah. Or like when you're walking, something could just easily slither there. Yeah. And then you're
Snakes.
like, oh, gross. My feet are exposed. And then your toenails, like it's just too much exposure.
I know you
have
a fear of toenails.
Yeah.
No.
I don't get snacks because
I just don't think you're doing the airport right.
I
think that's the issue.
I just don't get snacks.
Do you eat on the plane?
I don't eat on the plane. I don't get anything but water, and I don't drink a lot of water. I'm dehydrated because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom on the plane.
Do you ever use the airplane bathroom?
On a 8-hour flight, yes. But I just went, it was like a 4.5 hour flight. I didn't use the bathroom at the airport or on the airplane.
I'm using the airplane bathroom 10 to 15 times. I always get an aisle seat.
That's crazy.
I have a amazing airport bathroom story.
Okay.
So
airplane or airport?
Airplane.
Okay.
Even better.
Okay.
So when my sister was younger, she was terrified of locking herself in a bathroom, like any bathroom. So she'd always be like, Sarah, like watch out, like I'm not gonna lock the door. Stand in front of the door.
Okay.
I was like, okay, sure, whatever, Kelly. You're not gonna lock yourself in the bathroom. Strange. So we're on the
She's
flight.
younger.
She's younger. And this was way back in the day when we were traveling with my mom. We used to sometimes be able to fly first class if the seats were available because it's non-rev. And so we're sitting up front and, we're trying to be really fancy. Like if we got to sit up front, we had to wear nice pants, nice shoes. We had to blend in with the crowd.
Yeah.
So my sister goes to the bathroom and she's like, Sarah, stand outside the front door.
God.
I'm like, okay. I'm standing outside the front door. She finishes going to the bathroom. She's going to leave. And she forgets that she didn't lock the door. So she locks herself in. Her greatest fear is coming to life. And she goes for the handle and she's like, shaking it.
And you can't do anything from the outside.
And I'm like, Kelly, you locked it. Kelly, you locked the door. And she's like, no. And she goes, boom, boom, and locks it again. Starts screaming in the bathroom, help, I'm locked in. Like this little girl's voice. My parents come sprinting up. The flight attendants come sprinting up. And they're like, okay, listen, you accidentally locked yourself in. Just scrub it to the left.
Green.
Again, every time. Because she's just so nervous. So she's just going back and forth and pulling on it. She finally gets out. Yeah. Obviously, 30 seconds later. Sweat coming down her little curls. And she's like, I got trapped in there. And I was just like, the first time we're in first class, you're embarrassing me in front of all of these people. Oh my God, it was the worst. But yeah, airport bathrooms.
Has she since gotten over this fear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because next time, at some point, someone had to go in the bathroom and show her how to use it.
No, she knows how to use it. She just thinks that for whatever reason, the lock's gonna break while she's in the bathroom, and then she'll be trapped in there. she locks herself in and then,
like
crap,
an
now I can
involuntary,
never-
like just out of this world
an accidental.
scenario.
What's that one movie where everyone dies in chronological order? Final Destination. It's like one of those experiences where like all these weird accidents happen that lead to like someone dying in a tanning booth.
I have a similar fear when I'm in a car that the door is going to fly open, and that maybe I will do it without knowing.
That you'll just open the door.
Yeah, involuntarily open the door, or somehow it will just swing open.
Do you put child lock on?
I don't. Okay. I just, the whole time I'm thinking, don't open the door. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Because I'm worried that it's going to fly open.
Do you think about that in planes, like when you're in an exit row?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sometimes I feel tempted.
Because that handle is, the door is just like a click, and then it's open.
But don't you think like the handles in the plane should open easily? Because
no.
you're in a situation that you need to open the door.
I wish there was a safe combo on that door.
But what if you needed to know the combo? What if there was a situation?
Well, I think that like 10 people should know the combo, and that's it. And that's the only way that you should be able to get out. Because what if some lunatic wants to just get out in the middle of the plane?
That's what I'm saying. It seems like too easy of a situation. Someone can just walk up.
Oh, you're saying it's too easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel you should be just as worried about plane doors.
New fear unlocked. I
know. But I love exit rows. So much space.
Yeah, I don't get the hype. And I don't like how they're like, are you prepared?
It's like, yeah, I'm prepared.
Like, just move on.
Nobody's prepared.
Well, it's just so scary.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, so scary.
I know.
Anyway, I wanted to talk about any weird packing quirks that you might have, because I know you have some.
I wish I had packing quirks. I was trying to remember being a little kid and packing. I have no reference. I don't think I ever packed. Like,
are you an overpacker?
I'm an overpacker, and then everything I packed is wrong because I don't do.
You don't do outfits.
No,
you just like 10 shirts, 10 pants. Interesting. I plan by outfit.
I know.
And then when I go to pack like my undergarments.
Your underwear?
Yeah, my underwear. I pack like so many extra. Like basically all the underwear that I own will go in there. 100%. It's like one for Monday, one for Tuesday.
I thought you didn't wear underwear. You don't pack underwear.
I had a period where I went no underwear.
Okay.
Because I was testing things out.
And the test failed.
It was nice.
I bet right now you're not wearing underwear. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is it because we're taping?
No, I wear underwear all the time. I just went through a period. Fuck. Where I was trying to see what it did.
I feel like you continually don't wear underwear. I'm kind of going to go in your camp right now with this argument.
No.
That there's no way you're packing double the underwear.
I am. Because it's like one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, one in case I shit my pants, one in case I pee my pants, one in case. And then there's like 5 extra for each day. I
agree. Pack more underwear than you need. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, am I going to... You're shitting your pants.
Do you wear underwear all the time?
Of course. There is never a situation in my life where I choose underwear free. Never.
Even when you sleep.
100% when exactly. What? I want to be like nice and comfy and cozy. You're out there just fully naked, just rolling around.
A lot of people sleep underwear free at night.
I just feel like
that is something that like a lot of like moms teach.
So hold on. Moms are teaching their children to not wear any clothes to bed.
Undies. I didn't say no clothes. Some people do sleep naked.
Why wouldn't you just put underwear on?
It's like freeing. And like you shouldn't have something like holding you in all night long.
I guess maybe like wear like comfy
it was
undies.
Just like always getting like uncomfortable and like itchy wearing underwear. Okay. So I went free for a little bit, and then I was
you're back.
This is not sustainable.
Right.
Because
you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. And
like wear your underwear.
You can't do no undies with jeans.
Well, that's what I thought you were doing.
No.
That's what I thought life you were leading from here on out.
It was like when everyone was wearing, non-jeans.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a good period of time where we were all in sweats.
Yeah. So. Why?
But you're back.
I'm back. I still need to find like a really good pair.
Yeah. I have no packing quirks. I just pack incorrectly.
Tell me about a time that you shit your pants. And I want to know what
I said
age.
No poop talk. I said none. And
Okay, fine. We'll save it for later.
We'll continue because
No. It's a lot. It's a lot for the
tease
first.
poop.
It's a lot for the first episode, and I think that everyone needs to get to know us a little bit more
I
before
can't
we
just tell shitting
we
pants
talk
stories.
about that.
100%.
Yeah, but you have one.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I. But later. We gotta.
It was recent.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool.
Speaking of holding things in, Aleena, you hold things in a lot for the bathroom schedule wise. You would never go in the airport bathroom. What is that about?
Well, speaking about you holding it, I was at your old work this morning, and I was peeing in the bathroom, and I was thinking about you the whole time. I was thinking, Aleena's never peed in here.
I peed in there.
She doesn't.
I did.
Barely.
I did. Because I was there
Maybe
8
once
hours.
a day.
Yeah, but I could walk home, so sometimes I would walk home. Just
I know.
to
I
pee.
passed your old house, and I was like, old Aleena.
Yeah, that was old me. But yes, back to that. I think this is perfectly normal, but I
2 people at this table are confirming.
I don't like to pee in public. Like, I will avoid it at all costs.
Right.
I never know what's going to be in that
What is that? A
bathroom.
hypochondriac? Are you a hypochondriac?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm also just afraid of everything. So I don't want to go into a stall. Like, it's my worst fear to go into a stall and see.
What about road trips?
I've never done those.
You've just recently drove to Vegas.
That's a road trip.
Yeah. 7 hours?
It's 4.
4. I'm sorry.
That's just like traffic in
So
LA.
you did not stop to pee once.
I did because Noelle had to, and I was like, I better go too. But on the way home, I didn't.
Where did you pee?
In and out.
Okay, classy.
Yeah. But my biggest fear is that I'm going to uncover something in the bathroom.
Such as?
There's a lot of things.
Like something in the toilet.
Basically, think about a time you've walked into a toilet and you've seen something disgusting. I think about what I saw in that toilet or on that floor sometimes for like 72 hours.
Wow.
I just replay it over and over and over. And it's...
So you're avoiding
I
that.
feel filthy, and I feel like all of that stuff that I saw is now on me, around me, in me, and I just like want nothing to do with it. So I would rather avoid it. And it's just like, there's so much stuff in there. Like you walk into, and you're just walking into poop particles.
Right.
So I just want nothing to do with it. So I avoid peeing in public. I definitely would never poop in public. I would rather shit my pants.
Really? No, you're lying. That's a bold-faced lie. You would rather shit in your pants than go poop in a public restroom.
I mean,
False.
I'd rather shit my pants at home.
Then go use your own bathroom?
No, than use a public restroom.
You'd rather shit your pants at home, okay, than use a public restroom. I feel like I just want to clarify, like all public restrooms are not treated the same. Like a porta potty, that's down the line of, avoid at all costs.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You have limits.
No, I mean, I'm going to go. But like, there's another option, of course.
Okay.
But there's also public restrooms like at a nice restaurant.
I went to John and Vinny's and I peed there. I was like,
Now they know.
yeah. So it was nice.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, I get it.
I
I thought at first you were going to say like scared of a snake in the toilet, like a lizard on the ground.
No, I did see that that's a thing. And then that became a new fear as well. I've forgotten about it and you just reminded me. So here we are.
Add it to the list.
And then the second thing is I have like and we won't get into depth on this. So I'm sorry if this is grossing anyone out, but I have a very, normalized schedule for my number 2 for my poop.
Like add this to the poop episode.
Yeah,
because we should talk about it.
Because some people just go anytime. They never know when they're going to go. They could be at a restaurant. They could just be getting engaged to, and they have to poop. Like whereas mine.
Have you ever heard of a nervous shit?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't get those.
That's maybe an athlete thing.
Oh, okay. You're an athlete. So I go like at the exact same time every day, and I can't imagine what it's like to not know. Like you come over here and you might have to poop. Oh my God.
You're living life on the edge. You never know what's going to happen in a day.
No, I don't know how to do that. So I just like, I won't go. And like, it's crazy because I've noticed like I wake up and like all my organs like turn on and it's like poop time. And like, I just go right when I wake up and like on the dot.
I mean, That could be a magic trick.
I might have another one later.
Wow.
But it's
Lucky
usually
you.
within the same time span every day. Alex, no?
No. 100% no.
No, I just usually poop whenever I have to poop.
Yeah.
I don't schedule them out. It'd be nice to poop earlier and not have to come over here.
Have you thought about like trying to be more in tune with your number two schedule? Okay. Alex's food, I just have to, he eats the same Chipotle meal.
I love Chipotle.
I had it today.
Oh my!
I think I'm gonna have it later. I'm excited about it.
Every day, you would say 7 to 10 times a week.
There's only 7 days in a week.
That's an exaggeration. Probably like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
That's close.
All right. Tell us what your order is. Tell everyone.
It's a burrito with double rice, double steak, and cheese. And then
Nice.
Chips and queso.
Yeah.
So I just spackle my mouth with it.
It sounds like a good order. It's just
it's a brick in my stomach.
To have it all the time is just like, that means you really love it.
I think if you love burritos and you seek them out.
Yeah.
As a fellow burrito connoisseur.
I just wish he would put like salsa or something on it.
That'll make me poop somewhere that I don't want to poop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's protecting himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, he is. I mean, you love salsa.
Yeah, we should have a full episode about the hot sauce.
Sarah will go to her favorite restaurant, and
are you talking about TPF?
Like, yeah, no,
Oh.
the one like back home, and she'll get like a tub this big of salsa, and she'll just like consume it in like 3 days.
I could take it down.
You know
what
I'm talking about? Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah. I would like to move on, because I could talk.
And we will.
For like 25 hours about poop. I could talk so long about it. It's like one of my favorite subjects. Like, we should just call this the poop pod. But I won't, because it's too early.
It's too new.
The next thing that I would like to talk about is you eating cheese. I'm just kidding. But I would like to discuss.
We should do a whole food episode.
Well,
and we won't eat any food off this table.
I just want people to know that you eat chips
every day.
Chips and cheese
every day.
And then you burn it to a crisp. And that is just like,
I burn all my food.
I'm like, Sarah, what are you eating today? And like, it's just like a picture of like charcoal chips with cheese on top.
It's weird that you say this, because nachos are the only thing that I do not burn. Yeah. I actually think that I do a very light toasting of nachos. Everything else I eat, burn it.
I think it's wrong that you don't use like the drippy saucy cheese, and you use like regular cheese.
Oh,
because then it gets hard on your chip.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. If your cheese comes out of liquid, it's not cheese.
You're basically eating like a cheese chip, because it's been like cooked so much. It's like hard cheese on top of your.
You can't. Cheese doesn't get hard; it just melts. There's not like a temperature that cheese gets to.
Okay, like, have you not seen those little cheese?
No, I don't know the motion that you're doing, and I'm not sure what exactly you're referencing.
No,
I can confirm that I do love everything burnt. You're right.
Yes,
I love everything burnt. Pizza burnt, toast burnt.
Yeah,
burnt. That's why I have an air fryer. That's why I burn everything in.
Yeah,
not nachos.
Pizza should definitely be crisp, but
we went to a restaurant recently together, and I asked for just cheese placed on chips.
I recorded you ordering the whole time because
I felt embarrassed.
We were all like making you feel uncomfortable, which we shouldn't have done, but it was funny.
It was like a fancier restaurant. It was like a restaurant where you shouldn't be ordering nachos.
And like there's like tons of things to order, and she's like, excuse me, can I get? And she like somehow has like this very little voice.
I try to be polite. I try to be super polite.
Can I get just like a plate of chips and then cheese on top and just like really crispy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want salsa? No. Do you want any
meat? No.
Beans? No. Any rice? No. Just that.
Just place it on top of it. Send it right out to me. It's really good.
It is good.
My palate is poor.
Yeah. I don't eat that, but I don't think it's not good.
Right. You would order something off the menu.
Yes.
Like a normal person should. I agree with that. I wish I could.
I think it's fascinating. I don't want to go to a restaurant with every person who's ordering something off the menu. I want there to be someone that's like making a custom chips and cheese order.
I know. I can't help myself.
So that's why I said you have great energy, because you're ordering the most random thing at a restaurant.
I know. I think, to be fair, I feel like I know that restaurant because I'd been eating there since I was 5. And I was like,
that restaurant wasn't around when you were 5.
I know, but it was in my area when I was 5. I was
really?
Like, yeah.
Oh.
It started in Laguna Beach.
Oh,
and it was
that's
really,
why you
really
love
tiny.
it so much.
Yeah, my dad used to work with him.
It's really fancy now.
I know. He opened so many. And so
we're talking about Taco Bell.
and that's why when I go there, I'm like, listen, I've been ordering this since I was 5.
Yeah.
I know it's not supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. I like how you don't order it with like conviction then. Like you ask it as if you don't know if they can do it.
They can do it. I just feel bad because it's a trash order.
Yeah.
You know, like they're probably like sending this back to the kitchen and the kitchen's like, what the fuck?
The chef is definitely like, someone else make
Kick
this.
her out. Kick her out.
What else do we have on here for
I want to
today?
know.
Okay.
About
this is something she's memorized.
I know. This is important to me because I feel like this is something that we should argue about.
Okay.
Sneaking out in high school. Pro or con? Did you do it or did you not?
I definitely did not. I don't even know.
I think you're lying.
No.
You didn't have boys sneak through your window?
No.
You didn't sneak out your window to meet boys?
No.
Liar. Tell me the truth.
I don't want to talk about that.
So you're lying.
No, I didn't. Okay. I had a 0 period.
Who doesn't?
This doesn't count. I just didn't go to it. I never.
Crazy for you.
When I think about sneaking out of high school, I mean being in school and sneaking out early.
Of class?
Yes.
Okay.
I never did that.
No, sneaking out in high school is sneaking out of your house when you should be.
No, it's sneaking out of your high school.
No, Aleena, I think we're really confusing everything right now. Sneaking out in high school means like the age of high school and sneaking out of your parents' house, right?
You're thinking of like cutting class.
Yeah, cutting class.
Just sneaking out of high school.
No.
No, no one did that. I thought everyone did that, and everyone was always like, "Let's talk about sneaking out in high school." And I was like, "I never did that."
Maybe that's cutting class, but like sneaking out is like leaving your house.
You're leaving your house. It's late. Not like, oh, you're in class. I'm going to cut class to meet a boy. I'm talking about late night.
Oh, no. Never did that.
Really?
No. I was always at home. And
I could see you trying to get up to no good.
I definitely like lied, but I was never like getting, like my parents knew I was leaving.
Okay.
They just
You were allowed to leave your house.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I wasn't. So the times that I was allowed to leave my house,
You went.
I went. And maybe I like was like, oh, I'm going to go see a movie. But instead I like hung out with a boy or something. And then No.
No, say it.
I was too scared. The only thing that I ever did was in like middle school when I would take the bus, I would pretend to miss the bus because I'd like go late.
Yeah.
Or like I'd walk like really slow so that the bus would leave. And then I would have no means to get to school. So I would just stay home.
Why would your parents take you to school?
I took the bus.
Oh, okay. Then you're.
Sometimes it was a fail because my sister would be home and then
your parents were at home when you got to the bus.
No.
So no one was
yeah,
gonna take
my
you
mom
to
was a nurse, so she was like
weird
night
hours.
shift. Yeah. So my sisters would take me, but then after my sisters they were also in school, so they couldn't always take me. So then I would take the bus with some of my friends on my street.
I can't imagine you trying to get out of school. You seem very studious to me.
I don't know why I did that. Because I would literally, a couple things. I would stress out like Friday would roll around and
as it does.
Yes. And my parents would try to get me like do things on the weekend, like as any kid should.
Wow, this conversation's taking a turn. I was like, did you sneak out? And you're like, my parents were trying to get me to get out of the house.
And I would be like, I can't. And they'd be like, why? I'm like, because I have an assignment due on Monday. And I wouldn't do the assignment. I would just stress out about the assignment, whatever I had to do, so much like it was so debilitating that I couldn't do or enjoy anything in life because I was thinking about what I had to turn in. Yes. And so they would like, and I was like young and they'd be like, Aleena, you need to be better at this. Like just because you have something due in 4 days does not mean that you can't have fun now.
Right.
And I'm like, it absolutely means I cannot have fun now.
Mom and dad locked me in my room. I had to get to work. But you weren't doing it throughout the 4 days. You were just letting it sit.
No.
Right.
I was just like panicking about the idea of needing to do it. And then on top of that, I was like extremely studious. I like would do all of the assignments and
just last minute.
I was a little bit of a procrastinator, but like I would do them all and I would get like, that's all I would think about. Like, it's just like my homework. And so like, I didn't do anything because I was just always worried about my homework. So I didn't enjoy anything. So it was odd to skip school. It was like on a day when I knew I didn't have anything to do. It was like timed. Or if it was like a day when they were going to make me like give a speech or something, I would just be like, bail. I'm not going.
Can't take today. Wow.
So
interesting.
Yeah, that's the only time I snuck out in high school, was missing the bus.
That's not considered sneaking out. So
I want to hear your story.
I was going to say, because in my mind, I felt like you were sneaking out in high school.
Yeah, you think that, but you're incorrect.
I know. I'm learning new things about you every day. I didn't sneak out either. There was no way I was going to break the rules.
But you were really like open with your family, right?
I mean, my mom was super strict.
Oh.
So I was, I was like lock and key, like Rapunzel, like, hey, like stuck.
What?
I was very like regimented.
Okay.
And I remember I
was also very strict.
I had a friend come over who was allowed to do way more things. She was not. So I was firstborn. Okay. Firstborn's lock and key.
Okay.
Secondborn's.
Yeah, I was.
No rules. You were thirdborn.
Yeah,
They didn't even know you were there. My friend came over. She had an older brother. Friends with older brothers, tricky. They know all the things. They're telling me stories I've never heard, words I've never heard. So she's coming over, having a sleepover. And this is in high school. This is
She wasn't 10.
She wasn't 10, yeah. We're in high school.
What? Was that your first sleepover in high school?
No, I had sleepovers when I was younger. But like
I didn't.
I feel like sleepovers in high school led to other shit. Like
they were messed up.
They turned messy quickly. So I had her over.
Yeah.
And she was like, Sarah, I'm inviting this guy over. And I was like, what? To my house with my parents?
Yes. What parents?
She's like, no, we're going to sneak out and we're going to go see him. And I was like,
and you were just going to third wheel?
well, exactly. What am I supposed to do? And she's like, at the time we couldn't drive and it was an older boy. So it's an older boy. Number one, terrifying.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Comes over and she's like, I'm going to sneak out right now. I was like, oh my God, if my parents catch me, I'm going to be grounded for life. It's not even me sneaking out.
Yeah.
She's creaking down the stairs. We have like the wood staircase. Every tiptoe I can hear. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait for you by the backyard. I take her to the backyard, take her out. And I'm like sitting back in my room. I'm like, how much time am I supposed to give this girl? Like,
Yeah.
What's the typical amount of time?
With her?
Because she was like, I'm going to go make out with this guy. Like, you stay inside.
Oh, it was just like a sneak outside in the front of the house?
At first I thought I was joining. Like, I was like, oh, okay. But I was like, I should stay inside to make sure my parents.
She was like, there was no invite for you, Sarah.
I was taking it as I was invited. Like, who knows?
She was using you to get. Yeah.
Aleena, this is making me sad.
Well, she could have just done that at home, but she knew there was more risks if she did that at home.
You're right.
Wow.
I know. And they were outside of my house for a while. And I was like, okay, like it's number one, it's past my bedtime.
We were supposed to hang out. What the hell?
And I gave it 30 minutes and I was like, okay, this is enough. Come back in.
You were the mom.
Yeah. So I'm fucking sneaking down the stairs. Every single crack. I go to my back door and I'm like, psst, let's pretend her name's Terry. I'm like, Terry. Like whisper yelling, and for me, that was probably just yelling.
Yeah.
I can't whisper. That's a whole nother conversation. And she hears me. I've been whisper yelling. Come back in. Never got caught. The only time I've ever snuck out, I snuck out. Someone snuck out of my house. That wasn't me.
You didn't sneak out.
No.
You just creeped down the stairs when you weren't supposed to be creeping down the stairs.
Terrified though. I did not want to get caught.
I'm so sad that you were used.
Really? I don't think I was used.
You were used.
How
much did she hang out with you that night?
A lot. There was only 30 minutes of her time that she had to sneak out and make out. People, I had a really good sneaking out house. It just wasn't good for me.
So you never snuck out?
I never snuck out.
What about cutting class? Did you ever cut class?
Never cut class.
Yeah, that was risky. Like people would hop the fence.
Well, you would get calls. Like if you cut class in my school, Sarah's not in class. I would have been head cut off before I even got to the next period.
Totally.
But you didn't. You were cutting. and making out with people?
Yeah, I was just like every day I would just make out with a different person before my zero.
You're
period.
lying.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. I basically made out with the whole school.
Wait, babe. No. I know there was one person that you're probably hooking up with in the janitor's closet. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Am I?
You're wrong.
You're nodding though. You're giving
wrong.
me the impression that this is probably happening.
You're wrong.
I swear you've telling me a story of like a janitor's closet hookup in high school.
No, there's no janitor's closet in schools anyway.
What?
That's just in movies.
Where's janitors putting their stuff?
Not anywhere that we would see.
Well, that's because it's in a closet, Aleena. That's why you can't see it.
Well, maybe it wasn't labeled.
I really would love to go back in time and just kind of like observe you.
What was your... Oh, yeah.
As like an outsider, just watching her roam the halls.
I feel like you were also a weird kid based off of everything I'm hearing.
I don't think I was a weird kid, honestly.
You were popular?
No, well, I think there was too many of my... Like, I went to such a big high school that I don't think...
I think everyone went to a big high school.
Really? I know so many people that went to small schools.
What is a small school? Like 30 people?
No, like I graduated with 1,000 kids. So there's like 4,000 kids in my high school.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
right.
hard to technically be popular because I feel like everyone just kind of has their own group.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What group were you in? I want to know.
A lot of groups.
Wow.
I know. Well, because I played a lot of sports.
Oh, you're an athlete.
I'm an athlete.
What sport did you play?
Cross country, soccer, and track. And then
Is that one sport, cross country soccer?
No.
Okay.
Cross country was first.
Okay.
But I had to play club soccer along with that.
Okay.
And then high school soccer.
Have I told you about how I played soccer?
You did not play soccer.
I was an athlete.
You merely wore a uniform at one point in your life. If you
AYSO.
wore a bow with that outfit, you were not playing soccer.
What if I think if you brought oranges.
And then it was not soccer. If a mom cut up oranges,
Yeah.
you were not yet playing the sport.
Oh, okay.
Rule
Well, I
number
did
one.
that. So I thought I was in it.
And I bet you were great, honestly.
Yeah, I was bad. I was really bad.
Do you like to sweat now? But I feel like there was a time in your life I could see you as not wanting to sweat.
I don't like to sweat now.
Oh, okay. Exactly.
I don't sweat.
You're not a sweater.
No, I don't. It's really hard to get me to sweat.
I bet if you
Yeah.
played soccer without oranges, you could have
Without
sweat.
oranges?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to you being an athlete. Cross country soccer, track.
Yeah.
It's very similar to what I did. I did.
We mirror each other.
I did a lot of sports, but when I was really young, so like when they don't count. So I did like volleyball. Soccer.
Did you do any sports in high school?
Yes.
Which were they?
Track.
You made the track team.
Yes, I made the track team.
Oh my God, I know exactly what story you're about to say. And it is one of the funniest things I've ever heard come out of your mouth. It shook me to my core that this was this kind of like a fast time for your school? Let's talk about your mile time. Let's just talk about it, bring it out.
There's a few stories.
Okay.
I thought you were going to talk about. This is one. Okay, so I was on the track team.
Right.
I was
all 4 years?
No, I just dabbled. I just did a year. And then I like twisted my ankle doing the long jump, so I was just
you had to be
with
out.
a cast.
Right.
And then I completed the year out. I thought I was really fast. And then as soon as we like went to go like play with other schools, I was always dead last.
That's how you know you're really good at sports when you say you went to go play with them. We met up, we all played together.
We competed. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay.
Track meet.
And track meet. That's what it was called. So I did the 100-meter dash. Was the dash appropriate?
Sure.
Okay.
Sprint, dash.
And then I did long jump. And
You're all over the place.
I was really fast, okay? But one time I went to go and like my mom wasn't there, but my sister was like cheering me on. And I asked them recently if they remembered this story and they didn't, but I know it happened. But I was upset that they didn't remember.
Because this was a shining moment in your athletic career.
No, this is a different story.
Oh.
So the gun goes off, which is terrifying. So terrifying.
I don't think she's up for track.
That we're doing 100-meter and I get so scared.
Oh, God.
I pee myself.
Have you never... Wait. up until that point, had you ever seen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it all the time, but that day was just a different day. Okay. So
that day the gun sounded louder.
I was dead last.
Oh no.
Well, at certain points I was in the middle, and then I just progressively
the pee.
And
really
I
took
was
you
peeing because I was peeing the whole time, and I was wearing shorts. So
of course
it was just glistening down my legs as I was running. And I just peed myself, and I had to keep running because I couldn't be too far behind.
God, it was 100 meters.
And then I get to the end, and I'm like trying to play it off like everything's cool, but I just pissed my leg. And then I quickly go up, and I like tell my sister, like, give me my track pants, like ASAP, like I have to put them on.
Thank God that was
didn't remember. And then I smelled like pee for the whole rest of the track.
As someone who's terrified of public restrooms and public toilets, just knowing that you've peed on yourself brings me a lot of joy.
Yeah. I said I didn't take it to poop, but that was just like, so you never did that?
No, I never did that.
You never peed yourself playing a sport?
Never. Not once.
Alex? Don't tell me if you pooped yourself.
Put the mic down.
And then the second story, I don't think I'll be able to tell it as I remember it, because I remember things differently.
I know.
So go ahead and tell.
No, I feel like I need you to express how quickly you thought this was.
So before I was in track and field, I was in PE. And
like you weren't in PE. PE was a required class that she had to take. This was also in middle school. I was
picked for PE.
You were no.
Okay. And you
sound super athletic.
I had like the class's like top mile score, like time score. And I remembered we were at dinner, and I was telling you how I was really fast, and how I had like a really quick mile time. It was like 7 something. Yeah. And I was like, that was really quick. And then Sarah humbled me by saying that.
I mean,
you were like, well, just so you know, most of the people in PE weren't that fast because they were playing sports. So you were already like with people that weren't very fast.
Was this story in reference to middle school?
It was high school.
Okay, so you were in high school PE. If you were in high school PE, again, there's no one there that plays a sport because you don't have to do PE. Doing high school PE is like the most awkward thing.
But I thought I was really fast, and then it didn't hit me that the fast people were like playing soccer in track and field, and I was like, so I thought really highly of my time.
And I think you still should. Listen, you peed yourself running 100 meters. That was probably such a big day for you. Were people walking around you? Like, what was the feel of everyone else in the class? Like, were you getting a range that these people were 100% athletic and they were giving it their all?
No.
Okay.
No, but I was the top. I was the top of the chain. So I was like, I'm killing it. And I
signed me up for track.
And then I went into track and blah, blah, blah.
Long story short.
So, yeah, was there, I mean...
I think I was just so surprised with like the excitement in which you told the story. And I don't know where like we were and why we were talking about running quickly.
Yeah.
We jogged that day. We jogged as a group.
Yeah, we were comparing times.
And Aleena's like, I ran so fast in high school. You guys, like, I'm jogging slow now, but like I ran 7-minute mile in high school.
And then I was like, well, what's the fastest time? I bet you it's pretty close.
Are we referencing my fastest time?
No, we were referencing...
Or just like the fastest mile ever.
Yes. Yeah.
Nowhere near.
Yeah. What is it?
The fastest mile?
Can you tell us?
I mean, it's under 4 minutes. If you're talking about...
That's insane, because I thought the 7 minutes was fast.
And someone could run 2 miles.
I was dying.
I know.
For 7 minutes.
I know.
The record for fastest mile ever ran is 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm just happy now that you've learned that. That's like a really big...
It's like really cool to learn things so late in your life and just be blindly confident up until that point.
I agree.
It's really cool.
And like you should think that mile is fast, because I don't think I could run a 7-minute mile now.
Well, yeah. I mean, no one can. It was a record breaker. And
you know what we should do within the next week?
Yeah.
Let's run the mile.
I won't be able to.
Let's just do it.
I won't be able to. I'm like at a 13-minute mile now.
Let's just see.
Which is basically like half walking, half jogging.
we're going to time ourselves.
Okay.
I know you jog around these parts.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll do it.
So, that's the story of how I pissed my pants. Pissed my leg and my socks and the inside
underwear?
of my shoes. Yes, I was wearing underwear. That was a brief period of my life, and I opened up to you about it, and then you put me on blast.
Well, I just thought that was like how you lived your life.
You thought I was a no undies gal?
Through and through.
You think that I give those vibes off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you give those vibes off.
I never.
Yeah.
Not a day in my life has gone by where I have not put on underwear. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart.
Huh.
I know.
Would you like to hear a story about how I lost my underwear once?
Yes.
Okay, so So I
Just sneaking out.
No, but it was like in high school. I was wearing cargo pants and they had like all kinds of pockets and stuff. And I was walking in Santa Barbara and we walked across a crosswalk and I felt like something, but like I just like kept moving, you know. And then, and then we kept walking. And then we came back to go to the car hours later, and I see my like little teenage pink thong.
What?
It was like one of my favorite underwears, just on the ground.
How?
And I was like, "That's mine," but it's been there for 4 hours now. It got washed in my cargo pants and was just hanging around in the leg area.
Okay, I thought it had somehow slept.
No,
creeped off your leg.
No.
Okay, this makes so much more sense. So much more sense. Did you pick it up?
No. Okay. I was with my family. I didn't. No one. And I wasn't really even allowed to wear thongs at the time, so I would have been like,
where did you buy this thong?
When I was like out with my friends, I just like quickly bought it.
I still remember my first thong. It was given to me at my like 7th grade birthday party, maybe 6th grade birthday party, as a joke.
Was it pink?
It was a pink butterfly, but it was like plastic.
Oh, they were terrible.
Trash.
Yeah, my first was like a G string, which is so aggressive for a teenager.
Like
and it was like pink with like stars and clouds all over it, and like it's just disgusting.
It is. It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it was plastic.
Well, if we knew that at that age that we weren't gonna get that many thongs, we should have just got black ones, but.
Yeah.
We went for like these crazy embellished ones.
I think mine was a gag.
What about you, Alex?
What was your first thong?
I got my first banana hammock a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Was it pink?
Red.
Okay. What's in your mouth?
Gum.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the story of how the underwear slipped out of my pants.
Wow. I like that though. I was really concerned that it had just fallen off of you.
No. But do you ever really just like get the urge to cut your underwear off instead of taking them off?
I think it would take more effort to find scissors and cut it.
I fantasize about cutting my underwear off.
Your bra or your underwear?
No, my underwear. About like how annoying it is because I hate it.
So what you're saying is
I think, all I want to do right now is go into the kitchen and grab a scissor and cut it off and just not have to wear it. But I don't want to take it off. I want to cut it off because I want to be able to pull it through the front.
So what you're saying in actuality is you're not an underwear person.
I hate it.
You just go commando.
I don't. I did for a period when we were at home and no one was really needing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
but I don't need like the snail trail like all over.
Oh my God.